No, no. Oh, them blue strip hunters, I can't get enough. Them blue strip hunters.
How's it going, guys? It's Flashbreaks Master with a special box recap. We're not breaking live today, but I just wanted to highlight my adventures at the Nashville Flea Market. I went old school back to 1920 and got not two blasters, but two hangers, one of Mosaic and one of the Hoops Premium stock. I really like the Hoops Premium stock. So I remember when, just quick anecdote, January of 21, I want to say I bought a blaster of Hoops Premium stock for like $60. Like, that time was just so nuts. Like, the landscape of cards has changed so much in the last 5 years. But even coming out of the pandemic in a post-flipper era where the secondary market's overpriced, but I mean, the demand is still up, and I kind of get it. Like, if we want to prevent what happened right after the pandemic, 2021, there's a reason why that retail market is where it's at. And I guess the hobby for that matter. I mean, but you go back to a decade ago, 6, 7, 8 years ago, and you find a very different world. That's something that I'm going to talk about later on. But just getting these two combined for $35, I mean, that's about par for what you can get off eBay. I had to barter down a little bit off 20 per, because I'm like, I know that you can get those hangers for like 15 now. So yeah, I've already reviewed the cards, but I wanted to go over them real quick because I think that they were, it was a good reminder that old school is a good way to go. And I will say that the further you go back in time, I feel like the better the product is in terms of the print run. Right now, everything that's coming out, it's being overprinted. But I feel like if you go back in time year by year, the odds, the probabilities are more in your favor in terms of getting something worth keeping for the PC. Just my 2 cents. So yeah, we didn't get a Genesis, but of course, I think 1920 put the Genesis on the map in terms of being a very popular insert, or parallel rather. And I'm not even going to show you the back of the box. You've seen it, but I think a lot of people, doing these videos a couple of years ago were saying how hangers were bangers and even better value coming out of them than the blast themselves. But 4 reactive oranges. So we did not get anything like unbelievable, but I think what was fun of opening this back up is to kind of relive 2020 a little bit. And at the time you're looking for Zions or Jaws, and we actually got a Zion. Obviously times have changed, but in pretending to be back in the summer of 2020, opening this, I had to time travel a little bit in my head to enjoy this a bit more. And I think this is still a $20-$25 card. It's not what it used to be. I mean, the Zion's value's plummeted, but I mean, all the hype around Victor, about 80-90% of that Victor hype, 4 years ago was on Zion, or 5 years ago was on Zion. I think we forget how much we've moved on and have already labeled him a bust when he could still turn his career around. So right now is the time to buy Zion cards because they are at an all-time low. So obviously when you pull him, it's not going to be as exciting, but it's still the card, one of the premier rookies you're looking for when you're buying a 1920 product. And the prices are so low, it's just like, why not? There's now value that you could, prices have dropped so much, there's a better chance you can find the value. All right, enough talking. Our green was Isaiah Thomas. We got no rookies on the orange reactors. That was very disappointing. We got Bridges, OG, Kyle Anderson, and Kristaps Porzingis. We got a Sean Kemp Jam Masters. We got a green Will to Win, a Mosaic on the Russell Westbrook. We did get a rookie of Quindary Weatherspoon. We got the NBA debut rookie of Kendrick Nunn, and this guy who was a thorn to many who were, buying products, Lucas Semantic, who? I don't know if he's still in the league. I'll have to double check. And then we ended things off with the Magic Johnson. So really, the Zion base saved that hanger from being irrelevant, I feel like. We did not get any rookies on the 4 oranges, but the cards themselves look great. We did, get 2 greens, and I think you have to look at when you're breaking products, especially these days, you got to look at what are you getting back in terms of the book value, and then what are you getting back in terms of the what you could sell back value. The 2 numbers aren't synonymous oftentimes, and you're just trying to get your money back one way or another. We're ending with Hoops Premium Stock, and this was a much more enjoyable rip. I mean, these are only $10 plus shipping in some cases on eBay, so they're really cheap now. And I feel like this was actually the box. First of all, we got another Zion rookie, and I believe that the book value is about the same. Maybe a little higher with Mosaic now, but the Hoops Premium Stock base Zion is about the same. Still a double-digit dollar card. We got another rookie, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. We got a Dame tribute. And I believe this is a variation. PJ Washington. I'm not 100% sure. A lot of the rookies are live action, but I believe this was one of those... if you look on the box, you're looking for 4 hanger exclusive purple discos, but you're also looking for the hanger box with rookie variations. So anyway, we got a Kevin Durant silver. We got a Greek Freak green, which I think this is book's about $15. I don't know how much the silver Kevin Durant, but it was nice to get a clean silver on that. We did get a couple rookies on the purple discos. Kyle Guy, I mean, not the best rookies, but Kyle Guy, Simon's not a rookie, and then Carson Edwards, beast at Purdue, but and I do like the bleed green in the background, so this is a fun card. So we did get some rookies there. We couldn't get any rookies on the Mosaic, on the oranges, but we got a Dwayne Wade purple disco on the tribute, and then we got a frequent flyers. This would have been cool if it was a jaw, for sure, but I really like the look of this insert. I can't remember getting one before. We got a Prizm on the Miles Bridges. He's a great player. I mean, he took a beating in the press last year for good reason. Some people are not big on Miles Bridges, but I hope he bounces back and gets his life in order. So there you have it. Those cards, $35. I mean, not the greatest, but they were pretty solid. Like, they were very decent, and I guess to me, what stands out is, based on their price point now, it was an enjoyable rip for me. I'm just going to say it, like the hobby now, I paid $40 for 224 Topps baseball blasters. They were very meh, didn't get anything special outside of some LA De La Cruz inserts and a LA De La Cruz rookie, but nothing rare. It's just so hard to hit SPs and numbered cards these days. And of course, SPs are numbered stuff here, but the Prizms, like, you're looking for Prizms on superstar names and rookies. And that's kind of the name of the game with Prizm Mosaic and just Prizm Standard. And we were able to accomplish that today. And you could, with retail products like hangers and blasters and even value packs and cello packs, that's all you could ask for to make it worth it. If it's enjoyable, I mean, we all want our breaks to be enjoyable. I had a fun time opening these today because it was a blast from the past. You could imagine yourself being in that year, the year of which the product was released, and the big names. And of course, times have changed. You got to live in reality, but you could still kind of be like, all right, Zion was still the chase factor. The prices for these products exploded. They were not worth it in 21, even early 22, but they've come down a lot. Worth grabbing yourself some now and having a kind of a nostalgic retro experience. And there's still some great cards to be had that you could add to your PC. I think anyway, I think you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on what you think, and as always, I'll catch you on the fry. Peace.